Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Flip Side Podcast. I am your host, Retro Ralph, and today is a special episode because we are going to bring on Jamie Burchell, my man, and we're going to talk all about Pinball Expo hype for 2025 because Pinball Expo is something that we all enjoy. We go every year. I think this is my 5th year in a row, and I actually met Jamie at Pinball Expo, so maybe we'll get a little bit into that. It's been a year since I've known Jamie now, so we'll get into all that. I'm going to kill the music. I'm going to let Jamie over here introduce himself. Y'all know who he is anyway.
Hi, I'm Jamie.
That's it. Just hi, I'm Jamie.
JBS show. Find me on YouTube. I finally hit 700 subscribers, dude, with the new relaunch. That's not too shabby. We're getting there.
No, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good.
We're getting there. We're getting there. It's little by little. 1,000. Oh my god! We're gonna get you to 1,000 before the end of the year. We're gonna promote the hell out of you. I'm gonna have a link. That subscribe.
Yeah, there's gonna be a link in this when I'm done. When this airs, there's gonna be a link in here. And that link is going to be to subscribe to the JBS show. You should, because not only is it Jamie's show, but it's also the home of the Roundtable.
Yeah, I mean, your show too. I mean, who doesn't want to see the Roundtable?
I'm on that show too.
You sure are. We're going to lose Kale soon.
What? Oh, I know, because him and Serge are just going
because he's got Serge. He's got a new toy. He doesn't need us anymore.
Is there more episodes of his new podcast of Pin Pals than there is the Roundtable at this point?
Almost. He's got 4, and I think we've got 7. So
bitch. we're gonna get fired.
He's got a shiny new car. He's taking it out for a ride.
When it comes to code and like how to play a game, I mean, Serge is gonna run circles around us. But when you want just two boneheads to talk about pinball, I mean, are there better boneheads than you and I?
No.
He
might be tired of being surrounded by boneheads. That could be the issue.
Oh,
so
you know what?
He went and found someone smart. Found a savant. He's like, I can't surround myself with these two potato heads.
He's like, so Jamie and Ralph, what do you think about the new code for blah blah blah? And we're like, yeah, it's solid, man.
Yeah, great.
All right, so Jamie. Yeah, right, real quick. I have to do a quick word for my sponsor. I'm not going to run the video, but this episode is sponsored by Zach at Flippin' Out Pinball. So if you're looking for any new pinball machine or a used pinball machine, go check out Zach at Flippin' Out, and they will absolutely hook you up. You can talk to Ken, you can talk to Zach, or you can talk to Greg, and I'll have their contact info in the link in the description. So, Jamie,
yes, sir.
We met a year ago. I've been friends with you for a year now.
Yeah,
we met at Expo.
Ian Jacoby introduced us, and then we did a podcast. I met you and Mason. Yeah. And we did a podcast together, and I'm like, who is this guy? I don't even know who this guy is. He doesn't know who I am.
I did.
I don't think you knew who I was. And then
you think I'm just being nice?
Well, you were nice. That's one of our problems. We're too nice.
So are you.
But it was a good podcast. It was me, you, Rachel, and yourself. Me, you, Rachel, and Kale.
What's funny is we were almost forced to talk because they were late. So it was just me and you. And you were like,
yeah, me and you just baloney and just BSing and having fun. And I'm like, this guy has an editor? He has a videographer?
It's a team with him? Who is this?
What is going on?
Well, contrary to popular belief, Jamie,
to Expo.
Contrary to popular belief, I put so much money, time, and effort into my YouTube and podcast content that I lose money doing this, while there's other people that make money doing it. But that's just never really been my thing. You know what I mean?
Out. We haven't figured that out yet.
It's for the passion. We do it because we love it. We love pinball. So, all right. So Expo's coming up. It's right around the corner. It's like what? Yeah. It's probably only a couple of weeks away.
And I'm so bummed because last year was my first Expo. And it was the 40th anniversary, which was fantastic, right? It was 40th.
Why are you bummed, though?
I'm bummed this year because I'm only going 2 days.
You know, I'm very disappointed with that, but I know you have some commitments that make it so you can't stay, right?
I have a wedding that I've known this girl since she was a little kid, and I can't just go.
How disappointed would she be if you just would it be?
Oh, I don't think she'd care at all. The girl who's getting married, it's the parents and my wife. I want to go. Don't get me wrong. I want to go to this wedding.
I get it.
But if I missed it, no one would care. But three people.
Would your wife care? Probably.
Yeah,
right?
She's one of the 3.
And Janine's so sweet. You got to keep her happy.
It's her birthday. Happy birthday, Janine O'Neill Burchell. Congratulations. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Janine. I mean, seriously though, the fact that she puts up with, I feel blessed that I have a wife that puts up with the amount of bullshit that I have to deal with doing all this stuff. Like, hey, I'm gonna go to this tournament, or hey, I'm gonna record. It'll only be an hour, which we all know never happens. Like this one. She's waiting for me downstairs. I'm like, yeah, Jamie and I are just gonna pop on to be quick. We'll be done in like 15 minutes.
Sure, just like our phone conversations. I'm in Mineola, Texas. I'm in East Texas on a ranch, on a farm from John Spates. And I brought my whole podcasting gear so that he's got a satellite, and it's pretty good. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, what are we on? Like that Skylink stuff? Are we
not
on
Skylink? It's like DirecTV internet or something.
You're coming in great, so it's working.
Yeah.
So Jamie,
yeah,
usually going into an expo, there's excitement around something that you're going to see there that's like unique or different or whatever. I don't know if this year's expo there's going to be a lot of surprises, but I do think it's going to have a bunch of people get exposed to games that you and I have probably already played. Outside of there's a couple. Although you've been pretty privileged because you've had access to Portal. You've played that, right?
Right. I did.
You've played Dune.
Yes.
You've played what's the other game that was more recently released that you got to play that I didn't? There was one more.
Well, I played Alice last year. I played Portal,
we played Alice last year.
Dune.
You didn't play Star Wars yet, though, right?
I have not played Star Wars, and I haven't played Predator. I haven't played.
Do you think you'll be able? Do you think you'll play Star Wars before Expo, or will that be kind of like your intro?
So yeah, I'll play Star Wars Friday or Saturday because Eureka Heights is getting one any day now.
Okay. Do you think you and I have been talking about this a little while, and you think? Sorry, I'm getting a little gassy. You think that I'm going to actually really dig Portal? Like, you think I'm actually going to really dig P3 as a platform? I haven't been exposed to that much.
You're going to like. I'm convinced that you're going to like Portal, and convinced that you're going to fall in love with the P3 platform. There you go. Okay. Call me a shill for Jerry, but I think
called a shill no matter what you say.
It doesn't matter. They don't even know what the word shill means.
They don't even know the definition. They don't even care. They don't even care. No one cares.
Okay. Anyway, I think you'll like the once you play your second ball on a P3, you'll go, I got it, and you'll really dig the innovation that they have there. And I know they're going to have a couple of portals. The problem is the line's so big. I don't know if they're bringing them or if a distributor's bringing them. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, dude, I hope they have more than two because you know what happened last year. I don't know if were you in the room when they wheeled in the two Metallica remasters. It was like the lines were going. It was kind of a bummer. Like, luckily,
it was like a 2-hour wait at a Disney ride to go and play Metallica Remastered. Do you think they'll do the same? Do you think that's going to happen again with Walking Dead?
Okay, so I have been completely solid on this prediction the whole time. I keep saying it. I do think, even though I think there's some rumblings that people think they're not going to do it. Okay, Stern releases Star Wars. Just like last year, they released Uncanny X-Men. Now, the one school of thought would be, well, it would be stupid to bring another game because it might detract from people enjoying Star Wars. But what if they just, I don't know, did that happen last year? Because I feel like people were equally as excited about Uncanny X-Men because it was like this unique new layout and it was Jack Danger's game, which people got excited about. I don't think it really took away from it. I think it just added to the Stern booth. It made more people gravitate toward the Stern booth. So I'm still standing by that they're gonna reveal it. I think they're gonna do exactly the same way. I think, unfortunately, I think you'll be gone. We used to be there on Saturday.
No, I leave Friday morning.
So I think Saturday, if they do it the same way, I think Saturday they will.
I didn't get to play Metallica anyway because I wasn't waiting for 2 hours to for Splash Mountain. So it was like, forget it. I'm not waiting.
You weren't cool enough then to get the invite to Stern.
I was not cool enough.
You are this year though, but you're not going to be.
I might be this year, but I'm not going to.
No, you are, Jamie. You're cool enough. You've always been, Jamie. Trust me. Trust me, Jamie. I know you.
I know. Thank you.
So I'm excited about. So what I'm personally excited about is I'm excited about about P3 because I think this is going to be the first big show that they brought this game to. So this could be exciting for them because I don't think a lot of people generally get excited over P3, but Portal was a really cool theme in my opinion. And from everyone that's ever played it so far, I never hear anyone say like, I don't like Portal. They say that it's really cool. So I think this is exciting for Jerry.
It is exciting for Jerry. The only thing I would say to Jerry is don't even waste your time bringing the one that doesn't have the add-on kit, which with the extra ramp to the right and the spinner to the left. If you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah. It just changes Portal completely. It changes the P3 because prior to that, the bottom third, really 2/3 of the playfield are graphics with the LCD screen. And it's wicked fun. I like it. But this is the first one where they went and said, oh, you want us to put stuff down in the lower third? We'll put stuff down in the lower third. And they did. And it's really pretty cool.
Yeah. No, so that one I'm excited about. And, Dune, I know, if you watch the Roundtable, we've had some controversy around Dune, but I did get to play it at Interium because I was out in Chicago for the Star Wars thing. And obviously the code, I didn't play it on the original code. And I know that was a little underwhelming because they had a bunch of assets that weren't finished yet, or they were still getting licensor approval. But I think I really did enjoy what I played of it. So I'm kind of excited about, but the problem I have with this though, is that it was at Interium and there was no one there when I went. You know how sometimes you can go into Interium during the day and it's like dead. No one's in there.
Right.
And I got to hear it. And they definitely have done some really cool things. I know they're working with Jeff over at Dirty Pool, and he did some really. It's not Deadpool Pinball like you call it. What do you call him? You always mess up his name.
Dirty Pinball.
Dirty Pinball. That's a different. I think that's a different creator. I don't know what Dirty Pinball is.
I don't know.
But shout out
that's
to,
what I called
Jeff.
I did an entire podcast with Jeff, and I called him Dirty Pinball the entire time. And he goes at the end, it's Dirty Pool, and I go, are you effing kidding me? I did an hour with you calling you the wrong name and you didn't correct me. He's
so
like,
maybe Jeff
I figured
is
we'd
nice
get to
like
it.
us, where he just didn't want to say it, and then
Jamie Burkle.
Jamie Burkhole.
Anyway,
so yes, so I did enjoy it, and a lot of it had to do with like the orchestration of the lights and the sound and things like that.
Yeah.
My only thing though, and this is,
here it goes.
I that isn't a game I don't feel like that someone could just jump on and in like one game get comfortable with, because the shots are really unique. Like there's a lot of unique stuff going on. So I think it took me, I probably played it only like 5 or 6 times, but by the 5th or 6th time, I was kind of getting the shots down a little bit because they're different. It's a different layout, which I think some people will probably really like, because you could argue that people sometimes get a little bummed out because some of the layouts tend to be like recycled, or they just seem a little bit safe, I guess. And I don't think Dune is a safe layout. I think it's a very unique layout. So
you're going to get a bunch of them there, which is really cool, right?
You think they'll have a lot of Dunes?
I think they'll have a bunch of Dunes, and I know that Travis Mosman and a bunch of the people that worked on it are going to be there to guide you through it, right? Stand over you and go, shoot this, shoot that.
Yeah.
And kind of,
I think that'll be
I know they're really pumped. They're really pumped to showcase it at Expo. So good for them, and I hope it goes well. I hope they sell a bunch more.
Yeah, I really do think though, even though you've played both of those, I've only played one of the two. I do think between P3 and Dune, like even though to some people they've already played them, it's not going to seem new and unique. I think this is going to be the first show that like a lot of people get exposed to it, so it'll be interesting. And I can't imagine literally everyone I talked to that played Portal loved it. Dune, it's like half and half, and I don't know why that is. Maybe because the problem with launching something early is if you launch it early and it's not ready, and then that's the first impression, this is what, I mean, it's just what they did. They launched it, I think, a little early. And so when you do that and someone has like a negative take, hopefully they'll consider revisiting it. And Pinball Expo's, you get the buzz going on the show floor.
It's a perfect spot to relaunch Dune, if you will.
For sure.
And hopefully they sell a bunch of them. I think people really like it. I like it, especially for your home. I just think for the home with the sound and the lights, Dune is pretty badass, truthfully.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's definitely.
But I'm a shill for them too, so there you go.
You know what I want to play with you really bad though? I want to give it time. I want you, me, and whoever else wants to go over there. I want to go over to where the Pinball Brothers booth is, and I really want to play Predator and see if it's good. I'm really curious though.
I want to play Predator.
I do. I want really to hear. Bad.
I want to hear. I do. I hope it's good, right?
Even though you completely shit on Alan Silvestri, even though his soundtrack is amazing, but you said it sounds. What did you say exactly about Alan Silvestri and his soundtrack in Predator?
Cheesy.
Really?
Why? I don't know.
Really?
I went back and watched it, and the movie didn't hold up as much as like Running Man did.
Oh, well, Running Man's fucking spectacular.
Yeah,
Isn't Running Man just so good?
Yes.
Why is there has there never been a Running Man? There's not a Running Man pinball machine, right?
They should. That would be totally awesome with Jesse the Body in it. And
you know what's an out there theme that I've always thought could be cool, but I don't know if it's one of those things where I just think that movies, and I know you'll probably like this movie. There's a movie in the 80s time frame that I really liked. But I don't know if they could, and it's there's a couple, but
Teen Wolf.
No, they live.
Harry and the Hendersons.
No, They Live.
Oh, They Live.
Wouldn't They Live be a badass pinball machine?
Well, first of all, Roddy Piper is one of the greatest. Okay.
Yes.
And
is he alive still, or did he die? I don't remember.
No, he's dead. Wrestlers,
all the good wrestlers die.
They can't do it.
And he wasn't like a super roided out guy. What did he die from?
I don't know.
He kind of looked like what was your wrestler's name when you were a little kid?
The Kodiak Kid.
Kodiak Kid. He was like ripped like the Kodiak Kid, you know?
No. He was a little bigger than the Kodiak.
So you and I are playing Predator. That's one thing, and I'm excited. Despite people bitching and complaining about the Arnold thing, if it's fun to play, it's fun to play.
Let's play it. Let's play it and figure it out, and be honest about it. I hope it's not an Alice in Wonderland situation. All right.
No, that game was just not fun to play.
It was set for 2 balls, but it was set for 2 balls, right? You couldn't get anything going. You couldn't hit the top ramp, you know, and you were like, you came out of it going, it's really beautiful, but it's 2 balls. I can't really tell, right? And I hope they don't make that mistake.
I don't think they will. This is kind of like the coming out party for that game. I think they're thinking this has got to be. This is big for them. I think this is going to be. Can I get U.S. customers to buy into this because the game got thoroughly shit on, and even though no one played it,
I know the launch wasn't their best launch. So now it's like, all right, let's regroup. Let's throw everything in the expo. Here we go.
And I think if they do it
2-hour line and you get to play 1 ball.
Like imagine if they have, have you ever seen it? There's a couple of really awesome Predator, like full-size Predator, like stand-up things. It's like a full-on mold of a real Predator. Like if they really set up their booth,
that's too expensive. Rent a Predator costume, put a guy in there that's buff, and just sit there.
No,
you don't want a live
dude
Predator?
In a Predator costume.
I don't mind.
I mean, maybe I'll take a. Cool.
You're telling me we wouldn't take a selfie with a Predator, dude?
No, I totally would.
You totally would. We'd make a reel out of it. Let's go. Come on, Pinball Brothers. You're relaunching again. This is another relaunch. Let's go.
We're all media whores. We would be taking massive amounts of selfies and reels with the Predator.
Yeah, he's just sitting there and he's cricking and clicking.
Pinball Brothers, if you're listening, live Predator guy in a costume. We both say it's a good idea.
There's got to be an actress or an actor that's out there that needs some money. If you think it's a good idea, hit us up in the comments. Who should they? Can they find a 6'8" actor buff?
Dude, you could probably pay Don like $5 an hour and he'd do it.
Don would do it.
Don do it for free.
Yeah, Don would do it. I mean, no question.
You'd have to wear like a Don's Pinball Podcast T-shirt over the Predator though. He's all about the self promotion. No offense, Don, I love it. You do. Yeah, I wish I was as good at that as you are. You're really good. There's gonna be Don's Pinball Podcast shit all over Expo. Love you, Don.
He does, man. He paints it up.
So all right, so we covered that. I think Star Wars. I have one. I got it.
All right, so you got it just the other day, right?
Yeah. So Zach we worked this deal where Zach's like, I'll loan it to you before your premium comes because I did buy the premium.
Okay,
dude. Do you like traditional fan layout games? Like, do you have any problems with those? Like, or
no.
Are you one of those I hate fan layouts? Or
no, I'm not going to call it a baby layout. I'm not going to call it a kid layout.
But it's not though.
It's not. But with the 2 pop bumpers, Serge once again since Kale has left the Roundtable.
Yeah, he's gone. He's fired both of you and I.
since he's gone. He had a great. He's not gone, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just having a go. He did do a good podcast on whether it was like an emergency podcast with Serge on whether Star Wars is fan layout or not, and he really does an outstanding job again of explaining that it's not, with the 2 pop bumpers and such. And then they did the game time averages, which I thought was just fantastic.
That was really good.
Fan
that was
layout
a really
compared
good
to non-fan layout.
That
was great. But I don't mind
they didn't lose you when they started talking about data.
You know, I tend to listen to them on my walk, so there's nowhere to go. So I got to keep listening.
But if you were if you were home and you were about to take a nap and you listened to and it got to that part, I think you'd pause it and wait.
Yeah,
and
I'd eject. I'd eject. Yeah, I'd
eject. But it was very good, very well done.
No, it really was. It was really good. I like fan layouts. I like Attack from Mars. Right?
Yeah.
I played you in Attack from Mars and whipped your ass. It's fun. It's a good game.
You did whip my ass on that, but we never did publish that short. And I was playing really well that day. Don't you think?
But it was never published, so no one knows the results.
So no one knows
of our mini tournament.
That's awesome. We didn't complete. In all fairness, we didn't complete the tournament technically, so I don't think it would have been fair to publish it as is. But I did play really well. I did. Wow.
You were beating me. To be continued. We'll start. We'll go. Thursday at Expo. I will start.
Let's continue it.
Let's continue again. I will start it up again.
Okay, because I think we do like 5 or 6. We might have done 5 or 6 games. I have it in my notes somewhere, but I don't want to bore the audience.
He was taking a note on what we were doing against each other. We're trying to do a best of 20. First one to 11.
We only got to like 6, I think.
We only got to 6 or 7.
But you were getting pissed a little bit because I was
getting red ass because he was.
Yeah.
Well, what we do, ladies and gentlemen, to not the sidetrack, is if you win the previous game, the loser gets to pick the game, and the winner has to. But they have to go first. Who has to go first? The loser, right?
Yeah, the loser.
So the winner at least gets the second spot. Don't find the notes.
Why?
And so we go through, and I needed a W, so I thought, all right, let me get him on this particular game, and then he beat me on it, which really hurt feelings because he's terrible at it. And World Cup soccer.
When were you here?
I was. Don't look up the notes. No one.
Come
cares
on, man.
this.
I want to. Why?
I was here. I was in. I was at the bat. What, the beginning of September?
I think so. Why can't I find my damn note? It's like it got deleted. It's like you deleted my notes.
I did. I went into your game when you were.
I found it. Found it. Can I do it? Right. Can I tell them real quick?
Go ahead.
Just real
quick.
All right. So big game, which those of you know, it's that 4
We
flipper.
started out with big game because he's in love with it and he's enamored with it, and he used to suck at it, but now he's really good at it. So he started off because the last time we had done this, I won the tournament. The matches, so he decided he's going first and he's choosing big game, and he whipped my ass on big game, right?
Yes,
I remember. And then what did I choose?
So then you chose. Oh no, sorry, no, we didn't start with big game. We started with Batman 66, and you beat me on it, which I would expect. I would expect that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wipe the floor with you on the Batman 66.
So here's how
I would love. We need to talk about that in a second.
That needs to be remade.
That needs to be remade.
If they
unbelievably.
100%. If that Expo they rolled out a Batman 66 remake, I think people would freak out.
With a huge screen, and I don't even know, because the game is so perfect. I don't even know how to remaster it, but there's certain
you can probably put some modern lighting in it and make it look real cool that way. So let's go through the list real quick. We don't need to go down every one. So Batman 66, you won. Big game, I won. Bond was you shouldn't have chose. I chose Bond, and the reason why I chose Bond is because I needed Retribution. But that was a tough one because I could have, remember I told you I totally biffed it in the tournament on Bond, and I was all pissed. That's when I lost my mind and said I own this game, and I was freaking out.
Yeah, that's one of your finest moments.
You beat me on Jurassic Park. I beat you on TNA, and I vividly remember stealing your the multi-ball, which you got a little bit pissed on. You had to go for a walk.
I did that a lot. I went for a walk.
You beat me on Dracula.
I like Dracula.
I somehow beat you. I somehow beat you on World Cup, but that was pure luck because I'm not good at that game.
I couldn't hit the scoop.
I beat you on Iron Maiden, and I don't get that because
because Iron Maiden's in my house, but I have an LE in my house, and I never ever played the Pro, and it's a little different. It's a little different with Flight Icarus. Right. I started getting a little nervous, and I didn't understand the sarcophagus lock, and I got confused. And you were talking in my ear, and quite frankly, that's on you.
I will say though, there was something weird happening. I'm gonna give you like a little bit of like props this day. It's like I'm giving you an excuse, but it's a valid one. It's a valid one. You were doing some weird shit that day. You were trying to be fancy all the time when you didn't need to be fancy.
You kept telling me you're being fancy. You're being cute.
But then it made you do it more. I was actually trying to encourage you to stop being fancy.
What I'm working on at home is really trapping up much more and dead bouncing. And what's happening is I'm dead bouncing so much, and I'm like micro flipping that I'm losing the ball down the middle.
You fumble Rooski.
Fumble Rooski is the term we came up with, and I was doing a lot of fumble Rooskis.
Well, we stole it from the State Farm commercial.
Yeah, fumble.
You know that? You know that, right? Where he's all fumble a Rooski do that thing.
Yeah. So I was fumble Rooskiing a little, but that's okay.
Well, I'm gonna keep this. So I'm gonna label this note.
So that's the list, right? That's what we have.
No. Then you beat me on Attack from Mars. So
yes,
Jamie Ralph tournament. And this is going to continue. I'm going to start making my notes. I remember continue at
on
Expo.
Predator at Expo.
Oh, dude, that'd be good. Dude, that's such a good idea because we'll do games we've never played really before. You probably didn't log that much time on what's it called, right? On Portal, right? So I that'll somewhat still be new to you, right?
I have like 5 games on Portal. So,
or are you going to pull an avatar on me? And where I still to this day don't know if you've actually played it or have played it. But Mark Seiden thinks you just hate it. So
he doesn't think I hate it. He just doesn't understand why you told him.
But you have an idiot friend.
That you have an idiot friend and never played his own game, as he and his wife were sitting there eating brisket with us at Barrels of Fun. That was a good moment for you. Thank you for that.
No problem. Just always
I can't believe you haven't played the game that this guy designed. How's that possible?
I don't know, Jamie,
just trying to eat my turkey.
I got like no sleep that day. I was really stressed out about the Twippies. I thought there was so much because I was like, is everything ready? And you're like, well,
everything was ready until we didn't check the internet.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it was ready.
Apparently, we needed like a triple redundancy for internet. But all right, so we covered like the what's new. Do you think there'll be any surprises? Because there's the rumors that are out there. I don't think they're going to happen. Like some people are saying.
We broke a rumor that they're going to announce Back to the Future. It was given to me.
I think they're gonna.
And I think that is wrong. I think I got bad information. So let's just say that now. I do not think they're going to tease Back to the Future.
Now, if they did, because that wouldn't make sense, because isn't their next game going to be what's the one game that
Raza
Deep Root was doing? I mean, I don't know. Maybe if they were going to tease anything, they might tease or show off that that's their next game in development, even though Back to the Future is also in development. I don't know if that excites people or not. I don't know. It doesn't necessarily excite me, but from what I hear, whatever he's putting into Raza is really spectacular looking. So I don't know. Maybe that'll be cool. But then there's a couple
Raza.
When?
At the Houston Arcade Expo, they brought one Raza.
Oh, really? How many? There aren't that many of those in existence, though, right?
No, but it was like 2021 or 22 before.
Okay. And what did you think of it then?
It broke when I was playing it.
Okay.
So, there awesome. You go.
Good experience.
It was like, oh, it's broken.
Great. It's kind of like when they bring out Magic Girl and people wait in these wicked long lines, and it basically is like not really a working game. It's just like a pretty box of lights. But
we brought a Magic Girl that was upgraded from the guys from the Netherlands. Do you know that story?
I do, but did that one works, right?
Okay, so Wormhole had an original Magic Girl from the banning auction. And then Travis Mosman from Barrels of Fun and his husband Clint did the Netherlands upgrade kit to that. And that was an old video on the Wormhole channel you could check out. Donovan put together on how they did it and the parts and everything. And then we brought it to Houston Arcade Expo. It lasted an hour and a half.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Those what did you think of that?
To be banged.
What'd you think of that version of it though? Like whatever the upgrade
of that Magic Girl.
Yeah.
Well, it was better when I played it when it first came from banning. We played it, and there's no code. There's no there's no code to it. So when you play with the upgrade kit, you understand what you're supposed to be hitting, what you're supposed to be shooting, and the magnet actually thing up top, this upper left magnet thing, actually worked.
Yeah, because I don't think that worked in the original one at all. From one of the videos I've watched. So can I tell you the rumors that they're very light rumors, and I don't. There's not a lot of like don't put a lot of stake in this if you're listening to this. But there's been a rumor for a while that Pedretti was doing 2 remakes, but I can't imagine they bring either one of these. One of them was Tales of the Arabian Nights, which I think is a great game. Like that's an awesome game. I would love to own one. And then Theater of Magic. Theater of Magic is one that I freaking love because I feel like
one of my absolute favorite Williams games.
A fun freaking game, dude.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Anyone that has played and really delved into Theater of Magic knows that it's theater all day, and get your theater, get it all the way to the last E, and then hit your mode shot, and then because it'll turn around perfectly, and it's 550 million right away. So there's really cool nuances that you could pick your mode, and you want to pick a mode that's going to help you spell magic. And it's just, I had it in my house for a long time and just fell in love with theater. But I'm hearing Big Bang Bar. Aren't you hearing Big Bang Bar?
So there's, that too. So there's Big Bang Bar, Theater of Magic, and Tales of the Arabian Nights are Toad. I don't know like what to believe. So if they do come out with something, that would be kind of cool. The only other thing that's rumored that I might know that's more than a rumor is the game that that CGC is working on, which is Halo. But I don't think that CGC moves so slowly, and they just released those upgrade kits for Cactus Canyon. So I don't see that happening. That would be cool if CGC came with something. That'd be cool. But I just think there's no way that's going to be the only reason why I'm kind of debunking that.
It would have been leaked, don't you think? We would have heard it.
Yeah, I want to say something so bad, but I think I'd get in trouble. I do have some information about it.
It's your podcast, not mine.
The only reason why I'm going to tell this to people here because I'm really excited about it. So not this weekend, but next weekend, the weekend before Expo, I'm going to Buckfest 2025 in Nashville. So Raw Thrills and Play Mechanics invited me to go and cover that event. They paid for it and everything. It's so cool. Because I kind of still keep my toe in the arcade waters a little bit, and I love Big Buck Hunter, even though I definitely am not a fan of killing animals, but I like the game. Like I wouldn't be. I'm not a hunter. I didn't grow up that way. No offense if anybody is.
No, I didn't grow up that way. I've never shot it.
Some people did. Whatever, more power to you. But I really like Buck Hunter. And Jamie, this is supposed to be. If you go watch the videos on it, this is the reason why I want to cover this is because this is like one of those weird things that most people don't realize. It is a crazy party atmosphere, like massive party that they throw for 2 days with these professional players that are really good at Buck Hunter. So I think like the marketing girl over there, she's like, you're going to be like, this video is going to be insane that you film because you have no idea what you're stepping into. It's like a whole other world of like party. These people party hard, but then so I'm kind of excited about that. But I happen to, this is where I'm going to get in trouble. I was on the phone with her and she's like, oh, I think that you'd probably be really excited about this new pinball machine we're working on. And I'm not going to say, so I said something and she's like, she got weird. Like,
yeah,
why would you even speculate that? And I mean, come on, man, they built that gigantic Halo. Have you ever played the big Raw Thrills Halo? Have you ever played it? It's super cool, man. There's this like $100,000 big ass Halo thing. It's a shooting game. But anyways, so I doubt we're going to see that, but I am kind of excited about the possibility of that because I played a lot of Halo on the original Xbox. I really enjoyed it. That was like a first person shooter that I really got into. So I don't know, are you a big Halo fan or not? Really?
No, I never liked Halo. I liked Call of Duty and Medal of Honor and Gears. And the reason I didn't like Halo, is bastards just jumping. It would drive me crazy. Like you're shooting someone, right? And he's jumping.
Well, you're talking about when you do like arena play, when you're doing
multiplayer. That's all I do, dude. I just want to play. online. I don't really care about the story. I'm not a story guy. I want to just kill people.
Okay, well, all right then.
And run around with my sword. That was a good sword in Halo, if I remember.
Yes, I think so. No, it's been a while. I haven't touched. I tried playing the newer ones, and I can't. I wish that I could be like you and Kale and like jump on and play Call of Duty with you, but you'd be like, who is this guy?
Yeah, you're the guy in the corner, just like going like this and shooting at
random stuff, trying to figure out how to reload, dying, respawning in other places. It'd be bad.
We don't need that.
But are you excited about? Would you say we don't need that on my team?
Yeah, I don't need that. I'm trying to win.
Well, at least you're honest. I mean, you know,
Rachel and Kale have a good team going with their buddy.
Does she play Call of Duty too?
Oh yeah.
No way.
Hell yeah, she's fantastic, and she's the best team leader. To be honest, okay. So what happens is there's 4 of us that play, and Kale's buddy is the best Call of Duty player I've ever seen in my life. Okay. So I just run around with him. FOMO. I just run around with him, and Rachel is the one calling our action and what we do. When Kale is our team leader, we don't win. But when Rachel is our team leader, we win. We dominate.
What's that old meme video that's so awesome where he's like, oh shoot, what is the one? It's not called, they're playing some like RPG and he's like Leroy Jenkins and he runs into the room. Yeah, that would be me. Dude, that would be me. And you guys would be like, dude, we're not ready yet. I'd be like, let's go. And I die right away. It's Leroy Jenkins. Is that what it was?
Out of the 4 of us, I'm the worst player because I don't play Warzone. I play you be down with me. And we just follow this guy, Kelly. That's all we need to do. Just follow him. He'll tell us what to do.
So I tried to play Helldivers 2, which was really, I love the story because it's kind of like, it's like, what's that movie where they kill all the bugs? What's that movie? Starship Troopers. The story is very reminiscent of Starship Troopers. And so I loved it. It was really, really cool. But I sucked so bad, dude. Like there'd be people that because you could just spawn and like join a team and they'd be like, dude, like you'd hear them on the headset. They'd be like, bro. Like, it's just not your time. Like, you need to go back. It's really bad. I'm like trying to figure out the triggers. I'm a 2-button guy. That's why pinball works for me. I'm like,
you're an NES guy.
Yes. I'm retro. Yes.
You're retro. It's okay.
I really am.
No
so
worries.
What do you think about, so are you excited about if they were potentially going to bring out Walking Dead Remaster? Like, is that going to, like, does that excite you or you're like, whatever?
So I really love The Walking Dead. I didn't go and geek on the graphic novel and all that stuff, but I really liked The Walking Dead. And I unfortunately quit when Negan really became just too powerful. The lack of hope for my people that I've been rooting for 4 seasons. And here comes this evil guy with a bat with barbed wire. And I was just like, I can't deal with this anymore. But I really like that show. And I think a total remastered, they won't get the AMC clips, right?
Why? If they don't, then I don't know. That's what would excite me is if they get the clips from the show.
So you need the AMC clips?
Well, because what are you doing then? Are you just doing like reanimations or doing like custom stuff like they did with Kong? Is that what you think they do?
Yeah, I think they would. I think they do it more animations and follow the graphic novels.
Do you think that's a good idea?
It's really season 1. If you look at all the modes, it's Bicycle Girl from season 1. It's CDC. It's all the different shots. So
you won't be disappointed if it's graphic novel and not.
With a big screen and maybe fixing the ball coming from the pops, always going down the middle. Maybe just putting a little diverter.
Yeah, that would be. That does suck, man. They needed one of those. You know how sometimes they'll put those little like. They do it in Evil Dead when you're coming around the you know that middle shot where it has the captive ball. There's a little thing in there that directs the ball to like I think your left flipper. I can't remember if it's left or right, but like that helps because otherwise that ball is gonna go down the middle and you're kind of screwed.
Maybe they'll do something like that, remaster because when it comes from the pops, you just can't. You're dead.
But you're making also an assumption that if they do the remaster, and it's a good assumption, but you're assuming that it would be on Spike 3. Like it's going to be a Spike 3 remaster, and they won't just.
Then why would you do it?
I know. You're right, but there's part of me that thinks no. You're right. It probably would be Spike 3, but I think it would be Spike 3 like it is in Star Wars. Like I don't think they're going to implement anything new. It'll be, maybe it could be cool with some cabinet lighting. You could do some cool lighting with Walking Dead.
Oh, you definitely can.
Yeah, so,
it'll be good. I like Walking Dead. I was trying to sit down next to you and show you Walking Dead a little more.
Don't you think that you guys helped me? I never played that game as good as when you and Kale were instructing me on what to do, because I don't know the rules of that game very well. So you guys,
you need to learn the rules, because just trying to hit up the middle and start Prison Break is not the way to go, especially in a tournament setting.
And that's what I was doing. And in a tournament, I want to punch myself in the nuts every time I play that game.
Because every time you try to hit the middle, it goes right down the middle. The magnet screws you, and that's not the way to go. Prison Break is part of your modes that you need to do. You want to start and either Bicycle Girl, CDC, or one of those modes.
So you know what I think they should have done? This is my dream, but I know it wouldn't happen. So if I was Stern and I was able to pull this off, you know what I would have done? I would have done this special for this expo, because I think it would absolutely blow the hell up. If you did another Stranger Things, but you incorporate all the later seasons that they didn't incorporate in that original game, and you kind of change it out a little bit. Like, don't make it this like Attack from Mars.
You don't think that's going to happen, but not this year? That they'll do it when the finale is fully over? Because do it after, when you have all the assets after season 5.
Oh, so you're saying do it with like as a finale thing, like do
as
it
a finale
all the way.
Thing.
I always think that I always think getting ahead of it would be better, but I also can see your side of it. Like, if you could incorporate the new stuff, like the final season, into it. I mean, they gotta redo that game. Like, I like that game. A lot of people don't. I really like that game. Do you like it?
It depends what copy you play, right?
Yeah, that game can play significantly different from different copies.
It really can, especially that left ramp where
that left ramp can be a mofo, dude.
Oh man,
why? Though
I don't know. It's just brutal. It's brutal.
But on some copies, you're right. On some copy, I've played like a pro version of it before, where that left ramp was like dialed in, and I could hit it consistently. But the one I had, did I own that game twice? I actually owned that game twice. I had the pro, and then I got all FOMO about the video. I wanted the screen. I'm stupid. I do stupid things. You already know this, but I went on it a second.
At least you know. Knowing is half the battle.
So, you know something I want to do with you at Expo that I think will be really fun? Because I feel like I don't want to do it this year, because last year I walked in there, but there was just so many people. I want to enjoy the room that has all the classics in it. Like, not necessarily the old EM stuff. I want to go in that room that has like all the Data East games. Like, I'm obsessed with wanting to like RoboCop. Yeah. Like, I want to play some of those old games that people kind of.
He's got that Hankin room. He's got the Hankins.
Yeah.
He's got the Star Wars Hankin. He's got the cricket guy, which was my favorite of the Hankins.
Yeah, I do like, though, when we played the classics tournament at Electric Bat, I had a ton of fun, man. Like, some of the older games are just so fun. Like, I come to really like Sorcerer.
Well, especially at the Bat, because they use that code from the IPA.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
Yeah, it's like slightly modified.
It's modified. It makes it a better game. It's not multi-ball. It's
for sure.
Super fun game. Yeah, and that's a good copy at the Bat.
So are you I never asked you this question. At Expos, are you a panel guy? Like, do you like to sit into those, or
I do.
Just play?
I really like the panels. I geek on them. I like I'll definitely. The problem is a lot of the panels are on Friday, so I'm going to miss Ian's panel with AI. I'm going to miss Women in Pinball panel. So those are some of the ones that I really, really liked.
Would you go into they have some making of panels. I think they're going to do a making of Harry Potter. I think they're doing a making of Star Wars and a making of King Kong, I think.
I would probably try to do one of those. Repairing your pinball machine panel, that's where Jamie leaves his body and is in outer space.
They'd be like, all right, so
wouldn't even enter the room.
Everybody take your soldering iron out, and I'd be like, Jamie, and you'd be gone. You'd be gone.
I'd be gone. I wouldn't even have gone in the room. I'm not soldering. I'm not doing anything.
No, that doesn't excite you. Soldering, this doesn't get you excited at all.
Wouldn't even know how to turn it on.
You know how to turn it on. Nice.
Wouldn't have a clue.
So one thing that I'm also really excited about is, I think if we're still doing it, I think on Wednesday night, aren't we gonna hang out with who are we going with? Is it Joe? We're gonna go over to Logan on Wednesday, right? Isn't that
Joe?
Or are you not?
No, I'm there Wednesday, and Joe wants to go to Logan's.
Logan, right? Yeah, you're gonna do that. And I thought
that could be fun. Yeah, we'll definitely go to Logan.
All right, so I'm gonna have a rental car, so we're gonna head over to Logan.
Oh,
That's
good.
gonna be fun.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'll drive. Yeah, I got this.
Hey,
I'll drive.
Nicely done.
Just don't get me intoxicated to the point I can't drive home, because then that's going to be a problem.
I barely drink.
We got to be safe.
We'll be safe.
Well, whatever else you might pop out of your pocket or whatever. I'm just kidding. No, you would never do
My
that.
mom won't listen to this. Don't worry. We'll be
So what else? Like, what else is gonna? Like, what else are you? I'm excited for me, you, and Kale to be in the same place. That'll be fun.
I mean, we'll hang out with Rachel and Kale because I adore them. Right? They're just great, and I can't wait to see a bunch of these other content creators that we've gotten to know over the last year.
I know.
Jeff and Dirty Pool. Joe, of course, Ian, of course, and then
Don.
the Kineticist has the media mixer on Thursday night, but we've got an issue there. Yeah, did you not get one?
Did it go out?
Yeah,
did it seriously?
Yeah,
dude, shut up. Did Colin not?
He put it on the Kineticist. Relax, don't worry. I'm just messing with you. So,
but isn't that kind of like not an? Shut up, Colin.
No, I think he put it on the Kineticist that if you're a content creator or you want to come, but reach out to Colin. He'll take care of you.
Do I have to like buy a ticket or?
No, it's free.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
no, it's free.
I wasn't invited.
Because what I wanted to do, you were invited. What I want to do is do the media mixture and then come back and do a live roundtable on the floor. I thought we were.
Are we going to do that? Because are we doing?
I thought we were working on that.
Well, when I say we're working on
I meant
something.
You.
Oh, I'm working on it. All right.
I thought you were working on getting us a spot where we can do live. I thought we would maybe go, if you're listening to Moto, your booth sounds really great.
It does. I'm being held
at a roadcaster.
I'm being held at gunpoint.
Right there.
It's probably something I shouldn't say, but I'm being held at gunpoint to interview Rob Burke, who has been on every single pinball podcast. And so,
yes, he has.
My only problem with this, and you guys hear me out, this makes total sense. I love Rob, but when someone goes on 1 million shows, this community's small. So there's only so, and I've been to Pastimes. I did an amazing video on Pastimes. I've done multiple Pinball Expo videos in depth with Rob in them. I've asked Rob lots of questions over the years, so I don't know like what I'm going to be able to bring to the table interviewing him that's going to be different from everybody else. So he did text me earlier today, and I was like, look, man, if we do this, we have to do something different. And so I have some ideas, but it's going to be like a rapid fire thing. Like, and it's going to be stuff that's way different.
You're going to do rapid fire with Rob Burke? Good luck.
Yeah. Well, Jamie, that seems a little negative. What are you saying exactly?
I'm saying that Rob can go on for a little bit.
Maybe I can make him go rapid fire somehow.
How are you going to do that? Put a timer up?
No idea. Yeah. You only have 60 seconds to answer.
Timer right on the lower left of the riverside.
So, what do you think about this angle? What about asking him to tell me stories from Expo that he's never told? Like crazy things that have happened at Expo and he might not want to say those though, but that was like one thing I came up with. So far, that's all I got. But like crazy things like
you might want to work on your list.
Yeah, that's the only list I got. So, real creative over here, Jamie. It took me a long time to come up with that one. I don't know what I'm going to do. Shit. You're making me realize
what you can do is send your other mic that you didn't send Orville Albert. You can send Rob a mic so that you could so that his mic sounds a little bit better. No offense, Rob.
Shaming. We've really mic shamed a lot of people. It's kind of that's not.
Well, George Gomez deserved it. He knows it.
Stern, and I have low tolerance for Stern not having good mics. They have that amazing room, right? Just set up, and they have other
zero tolerance.
I know they have this amazing facility. All they need is one little. I'm sure they have an extra room. What? Do you think we shouldn't talk about this?
No, I am in Mineola, Texas. I brought a case,
and you sound great.
And because I brought my shit with me, so I don't sound like a clown on your podcast. It's not hard.
All you have,
guys.
I bet. Let me guess what you have. You have your Roadcaster and your headset, and that's it, right?
Yeah, my laptop.
A lot.
And my laptop.
Take a lot.
And I bought some lights so I could look a little cool.
Georgie, we love you, brother. We really
George
do.
Gomez, we love you. You are your hair, so awesome.
Just your hair alone is magnificent. I hope
but your mic situation is garbage. It's dumpster fire.
When I'm as old as that sounds bad. He's.
I don't
when
know.
I'm as old as you,
I don't know where you're going.
When I'm as old as you, George,
I hope get a better mic.
That I have a better mic. I don't know. He's going to be so pissed. No, he won't be pissed. He's cool.
No, he won't. He knows. He knows. George, you know. You know the minute you put those little things in with a wire hanging out attached to your computer, that's not good enough. Okay?
It's sound boo-boo.
Those came with your iPhone 4, and you don't need those anymore. Okay? Let's upgrade. You don't even need the Rodecaster Pro like we have. You can get the Duo. There's many different options. And Rob Burke, you're teetering on this, buddy. Okay? Because your sound is not good either. And you're going on every podcast known to man, and you don't sound as good as you should. And we're an audio. This is an audio format with a video format. You got to be great. You can't have the background with couches with plastic on them. Can't do that.
Did he have couches with plastic on them?
I don't know.
Oh, okay. Wow. You just went, he's making stuff up now.
I just thought of my grandma. With the plastic.
You know, I've been in Rob's house. Do you know that? I've been at Rob Burke's house.
Did he have plastic on his couches?
No, but he has. Okay. I can't remember what it is, but you know how Rob's like this crazy collector, obviously. Like he has crazy.
Oh, yeah.
He has some really cool collector stories. Like when he like flew over to, I want to say it was like Brazil or something. I can't remember where he was. And he bought like massive amounts of games all at once. Like all these games.
His Brazilian, those are called Taita.
Yeah. Yes. And you had some of those at.
Yeah. Wormhouse's got a bunch of those.
Yeah. So, but funny story about Rob Burke's house. So he's got this amazing basement arcade. Like it's really cool. Like he's got the arcade carpet. He's got like, there's so many games in there, and he's got this crazy staircase to get in there. So he must have a bulkhead or something getting him in, because there's no way he went down his staircase. But he has all this cool memorabilia. Like, you know, when someone sets up a game room, but you know they're a collector of all these other things. So there were so many amazing pinball machines in there, but there was so many also cool things to look at. But
you know what you should ask him about is playing cards. He's a massive playing card collector.
Yeah. He also collects fireworks. Did you know that? Oh,
that's right.
He has all these
massive fireworks collector. That's not. I made up that whole playing card thing. That's all bullshit. I made that up.
Oh, is that not true?
Yeah, that's not true. I don't know.
He does collect fireworks.
He collects fireworks, firecrackers, and shit.
And I also got to see. Do you know his son does like retro game sales and stuff?
Yeah.
Did you know that? Mm-hmm. So in his basement, I was blown away. So it was some of his son's like backstock stuff. There was like Sega CDXs and Sega 32Xs and like
he had a Sega 32X.
He had a 32X. He had a CDX, which I love the CDX, by the way. That everyone thinks it's stupid. There was Sega CDs in there. There was SNESs. CD. There was Super Famicoms, the Japanese version of the NES.
Did he have the 32?
There was everything.
The 32-bit where you put it on the top. Well, not
you mean the Pluto thing, the one that they only made a couple of? I don't think he had a Pluto. I'm pretty sure. No, Plutos are pretty rare. I don't think there's that many of those in existence. Do you know about the one guy? I don't want to geek out too far on this, but do you know that one guy? I can't think of his name right now. He like travels the world and takes pictures of him and his Pluto. No. Do you know about this? Okay, it's whatever.
I'm sure he gets more views than I do.
He gets a decent amount of views. He does get more views than you.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I can't remember his name.
We're in the dumbest hobby in the world.
Yeah, we're in the dumbest hobby. They're like, no one. Yeah. It's like
guy with this freaking Pluto is getting like 20 times the amount we get, and I'm just like, hey, come to your guys.
And it's a system that never came out. That really is only a repackaged Sega Saturn. There's literally nothing unique. There is nothing unique about it at all. It's like, oh, cool, you can play Sega Saturn games, except it's a top loader now. Like that's they're both top loaders. But what was unique about it? Oh, because it was thin. It was thin and
it was thin.
Yeah. So, anyways, we're geeking out too far on that. But I think to me the beauty of Expo really is, even though I really do focus on playing games, it's just like meeting, like you said it. It's like seeing people that watch the show, because I know you don't believe this is going to happen, but you're going to get stopped a lot this year because people are going to want to talk to Jamie of the Roundtable and the JBS show, formerly of Wormhole. Like, I'm telling you. You're going to not even be able to move because people will be like, Jamie, sign my chest. Like, that's how it's going to be.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
I'm not signing anyone's chest.
It's going to be men that want you to sign their chest.
No, I want to meet like Craft Brew Sally and Foghorn Leghorn. I want to meet other creators that I haven't really. I've met them before, but there's just a bunch. Hang out, say hello to Don. Genghis would be great if he could get over here, but he won't.
I
would love to.
Wow, Jamie! Oh, Jamie!
That would be so fucking fun. I would laugh so much if Genghis was there, just to meet everyone, and hang out and just play pinball. That's also Rob Burke. You don't need to go on all these podcasts, okay? You really want to make Expo the best Expo? Carpet, brother. It's all about the carpet.
I know,
okay?
Dude.
Because I'm old, right? I'm 52 years old. I wear soccer shoes, Sambas, which I've worn my whole life.
Which you probably, in retrospect, if I was like a podiatrist and you were coming to me for like, hey, how's your foot doing? I'd be like, hey, Jamie, wearing Sambas is not going to give you the most support unless we're playing soccer, which we're not.
Right. Which we're not, and I'm 52 and I'm not playing soccer.
And indoor soccer at that. So you'd have to be playing indoor.
I did
soccer.
play indoor. I did. That's why I wore the Sambas in the 80s and I haven't looked back. But I want to wear like the hookahs or the OCs. No. At Expo, I want to, right? Because there's no carpet.
You should there. Yes, you
should.
But
I look like a dork with like a dad bod. Already have the dad bod wearing his hookahs. I look like a schmuck. So I try to wear the cool Sambas, and my feet hurt within 15 minutes of walking that floor.
You look cool, but Jamie, I know your feet. You can't be doing that to your feet. But that's why people hang out in the Stern booth. Last year, there was a year.
No question. The Stern booth is the key because they have padded carpet.
You know what? There was 2 places I was hanging out the most last year. So I didn't know you as well last year, so we didn't hang as much. But I was hanging out in the Operation Pinball booth a lot because they had carpet, and it was cool because they had one of only 2 X-Men LEs in there, so that was cool. But they also had an Avatar that really no one was playing, and so at the time that was the year Avatar had launched. So I was playing.
There's a guy, Avatar lines on the Jersey Jack side, so you kind of went over there and skipped the system. Nice.
Do you know the guy Tilting T?
No.
He goes by Tilting T, I think. He's a really nice guy, and I can't think of his name right now, but I got to meet him last year, and we played Avatar a bunch. But it was cool. Like, that booth was really cool because they had, do you remember? They had this giant TV screen in their booth. It was like this big TV screen. Like, big.
I'm trying to remember, but I can't place it in my mind, to be true.
So they were really cool, good people over there at Operation Pinball, but they also had the padded, they were looking out for everyone's feet. So that was cool. But there was a year that you weren't there because if last year was your first year, there was a year that I think they cheaped out and didn't put the carpet in the Stern booth. And that year was brutal. I was going up to my room and just like taking a little bit of like a foot rest. Like, my feet were hurting that bad.
Yeah.
So anyway,
carpet.
But yes, carpet. But I do think my biggest thing though, I think, is just meeting people that both listen to the show, other creators. Like, that's going to be the most fun, I think, at the event. And you've got to consolidate 4 days into 2. You're there for like less than 48 hours.
I know. I gotta nail it. And I'm totally pumped about Expo. It is a fantastic event. If anyone hasn't been to Expo, because the 3 that I go to every year are Expo, Houston Arcade Expo, which is a party. I'm going to get you there one year, and then TPF.
I know, I want to go. When is the Houston Arcade Expo? Because you always say
in November.
Should I go this year?
Dude, you could stay with me.
Is it a weekend?
You could totally stay. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Houston Arcade Expo.com. And it's a party. It is literally Keith Christensen who runs Houston Arcade Expo. It is nothing but his party. Last year he had Wang Chung. I mean,
no way. He had.
I swear to God, dude.
Does he know Wang Chung personally?
No, he had. It can't cost more than $50,000.
Well, that's true. It's not like Wang Chung isn't like.
Okay, it's not like you're getting Pearl Jam. Okay, so it's Wang Chung, dude. So my wife was backstage watching. There's no real stage, it's just a stage, and she's over here hanging out with Wang Chung, and then I'm on this side. Janine, and then she wands me over, and I am side stage watching Wang Chung. Oh, it was so fun. Do
they have any songs other than that? Everybody Wang Chung tonight. Is that the only song they have? Like,
they played a Bowie song. They did a good job on a Bowie cover.
We're gonna play the Wang Chung song and then a bunch of covers because no one knows.
It's like Seal. It's like, when you go to see Seal, he sings the Desert Rose song or his Rose song like 5 different
times.
The one
from Batman?
Kiss Like
Kiss from a Rose.
If Kiss from a Rose, he sings
Batman
it like
song.
He sings it like 15 times.
No, there was a guy. There was a guy when you never got a chance to go to. You're stupid. This is so dumb. Did you ever? No, you never came out to Arizona to go to ZapCon, did you?
I did not.
So Rachel used to be the one that organized ZapCon with a bunch of other people. It was a really cool place to go play pinball, but there was this guy that came in this badass Batman costume. Dude, it was like to the nines. It looked like Batman was there.
Which Batman? Michael Keaton or Christian Bale?
No, Michael Keaton Batman.
That's my Batman.
Yeah, that's my Batman too. And he but the thing is, he ruined it because he had Kissed from a Rose or Kissed by a Rose like playing on repeat. And I'm like, dude, no. That's not the Batman. Like, you need a badass Batman song.
No, you need from the first Batman with Prince's out stuff. You should just be walking around with the Prince,
right?
Playing nonstop.
But he's walking around with "Kiss by a Rose" or "To a Rose" or whatever the hell that name of the song is. It was just terrible. Like, you ruined the whole thing. And he even had the "I'm Batman." He had the deep voice. It was awesome. It was, but he kind of ruined it.
Anyway, and then I also go to TPF, and so TPF is the 3 that I go to. I was thinking of going to Bash at the Beach, but I don't. Not Bash at the Beach. What is it called?
What is it called? Pinball at the Beach, I think.
Pinball at the Beach. Bash at the Beach was a wrestling when Hulk Hogan turned on the NWO. Remember?
Yeah, dude. I don't. That was that was kind of cool. All right, not that we want to go to a wrestling show, but.
No,
I think we didn't. You and I have a conversation before on the phone how like Hogan overstayed his welcome. Like there was a time where like the NWO thing was cool, and then it. Like,
it was cool for like 15, 20 minutes. Yeah, way too long. And then they had the Wolfpack. It was just terrible. But
and then
for
WWE.
The first, and then he came to WWE. But for the first like 3 months where NWO was taking over Monday Night Nitro,
it was
really
epic.
Good television.
It was epic. They were doing things that WWE wouldn't even think about doing. But then that's when the Attitude Era started, and then of course they basically stole a lot of it and made it 10 times better. And then that was it. That was the end of that.
That's what he did with his whole life.
Yeah.
Don't watch that documentary, dude, because the 5th episode hurts feelings.
Dude, did you watch the Charlie Sheen documentary yet?
No, he's a train wreck. I can't do it. Is it bad?
So. The good thing that comes out of it, I think, is that he's super honest, man. He's just like, look, this is going to be absolutely terrible, some of the things that I did. But it was weird, the maturity. He's 8 years sober, I think it was, he said. Yeah. And it was the maturity he was able to have while looking at some of the things he did, like the whole Tiger Blood thing and all that. Because did you even know this? I didn't know this. Did you know that he went on like tour, like a Tiger Blood tour, and like, yeah, I didn't remember that for some reason, but he's like, that was super cringe. He's like, that was like, I don't even know what the hell, why.
Yeah, he had just gotten fired from 2.5 and then went on this Tiger Blood tour. And I think he came to Houston, but I was like, I'm not going to see this.
It was terrible.
No offense to the bipolar community, but he just was not the person I wanted to hang with.
So I'll say that it's probably worth watching. The second episode is much harder to deal with than the first one. Okay. But there's a funny story in the first one. I don't want to spoil it for people, but there's this funny story where he's like flying over to France, and he somehow ends up in the cockpit, and the and he's flying the plane. Like the guy's like, can I sit in the cockpit position? He's like, yeah. So he just has his hands on the, like, what do you call it? The controls, right? Yeah. And he, like, the French guy, like the French like pilot's like, Charlie goes, can I fly the plane? And he's like, and he flicks off the autopilot and he lets him fly the plane for like a little period of time. And the way Charlie tells the story, he's like, dude, I was kind of out of my mind at the time. And there was a time where I guess like he was starting to get a little squirrely, and he just like flicks the autopilot back on. But the way he tells the story is way better than I did. Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. It's going to be fun. Do you have any
Expo? Wait.
I do want to revisit one thing you said, because I do think it's important. If this is your first time going to Expo, or if you've gone before, don't make the mistake of wearing Sambas, because you need to have.
I swear to God, you need good shoes.
You do. I bought a couple of new pairs of shoes for Expo, actually.
What are you rocking?
They're going to be some. Nike. No, there's some. I always wear Jordans, but they're like some newer ones. But those probably aren't going to be good either on my feet, to be honest. I don't want to rock the hookahs or whatever those are called. Dude, the whole base of them, it looks like you're walking on a big...
I look like a dork. I look like the guy, like George Costanza when he was trying to get height on the Seinfeld. I can't... I don't
No offense, by the way, to anybody that wears those, because there's probably many people that might be wearing those.
I'm sure, but I can't be wearing dad shoes to Expo.
I feel like you might be offending someone by calling them dad shoes, to be honest.
They'll live. Yeah. So, are we wrapping this up? We're almost done?
I think we got to. Yeah, I think we're.
Because the Yankees are on, and it's.
Yeah, and I got to watch football. It's Thursday night.
I got to watch Yankees.
Kim's waiting for me, actually, so no pressure. How do you want to end?
I think when you go to Expo too, you got to check out the homebrews. They've done a fantastic job.
Oh, that was the last topic.
There's really going to be some phenomenal homebrews there. If you haven't played, I really, really, really hope. What's that one game that was at
Nick Neitzel, the Tony Hawk game?
Well, Tony Hawk is great, and he added a bunch to it. So if you played Tony Hawk last year, play Tony Hawk this year because it's a lot different. And then Fury Road. If they bring Fury Road, there'll be a line. I hope they do, because there was a father and his nephew designed and built Fury Road, where you turn the key to start the game, and it's really fantastic. It was one of the best things at TPF this year.
Yeah.
So I really hope that they bring Fury Road, because that could be a winner. And I know the Saw guys are working on something else. They gave me a heads up, but I'm not allowed to say what they built, and that's going to be there at TPF at Expo as well. So.
Yeah, we got to check out. There was a game last year. Did you play that game, dude? It was really cool, and I know it's not traditional pinball, really. It had flippers and everything and pop bumpers. But did you play the one you kind of hugged to play?
You mean the monster one that had the
no? It's not. No, it's not a monster one. It's like
that's supposed to be.
That's going to be operational this year.
Yeah,
it wasn't operational last year. So
no, it wasn't.
The game, it's like a barrel, but you hug it, and then the pinball buttons are on it. It is so cool, dude. There's not a lot to it. Yeah, like I had a lot of fun playing it, and it was at a time where like I went over there to film because I had the media pass that Rob Burke is holding hostage. So I went in there beforehand. The guy was showing me how to play it. It was actually really cool. And then there was a couple other ones. There was a Harry Potter that was really cool, which I don't know if that'll be there this year because of.
I hope The Greatest Showman is there too. Have you played The Greatest Showman?
I saw it last year and I didn't get to play it. But what was the one? Is that the one that's on hydraulics, or is that Overwatch?
Oh, which one was on hydraulics? I know cool somebody brought a Dracula to TPF that had a massive fan that would blow at you, which is really cool. It had like a blower. So, check out the homebrew. Those guys and gals put a ton of work into their machines. They're not tested for 1,000 plays a day. So give them a break and enjoy that section, because it's a lot of fun.
Yeah. Yeah. And, I don't know if you realize this because this was your first expo last year. Last year they put a big investment in that section. It was never that big. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, good. It was never that big. So and they gave them like I don't know if you remember going in there, but they had like some cool places to sit and hang out. Like it was way better than it's been in every.
I remember Joe from the Degenerates had like a table right next to it. Do you remember? And so I would hang out there and go back and forth and.
He had a table wasn't him and Nudge,
Ian.
Him and Ian were selling
there.
The same thing. I'm looking forward to seeing Ian too.
Yeah, Nudge 5, check it out.
Yeah, I got it
right now.
Good copy. And then there's one more thing I wanted to plug real quick. Oh, I have a panel on Friday with Joel from Flipping Out and
Loser Kids, right?
Yeah, but it's just Josh, I think. I don't know if it's both of them. I don't know if it's both of them. I think it might be just Josh. But
okay.
Yeah,
or
Scott. So that'll be fun.
I think it's on like me.
No, I think Scott can't. I think Scott genuinely can't go. I think if he is there, that's gonna be awesome. But yeah, so it's Loser Kid, Joel, and I think Jared's coming too. So I think it's gonna be me, Joel, Jared, Josh, and then maybe Scott. I think
Jared. Who's Jared?
Fun. Jared's the one he streams with on the Flipping Out stream.
His
brother.
That's right.
That's Joel's brother.
Okay, yeah. I forgot that. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so they'll be there. So that'll be cool. So
that'll be a good. That'll be good. The rooms that they put everybody in are big, and they do a really great job. They do a really great job. One year, I would like a playing card. Did you get a playing card yet?
I have a playing card.
I don't have a playing card, so maybe you could talk to Rob and get me a playing card.
Yeah, you should. Year. You're an ambassador. I feel like you should have a playing card.
I would like a playing card. That'd be pretty badass.
It's cool. They did this whole presentation, and have you ever seen Token Taverns? That movie I was in. You probably never saw it. So it was kind of it's a movie about arcade bars through COVID. Actually, it wasn't meant to be a movie about arcade bars through COVID, but when they started filming it, it happened through COVID.
I don't know if you guys haven't checked out about this.
Yeah, if you haven't checked out Token Taverns, check it out. It's really cool.
I will.
But I got Bob Rose is the director producer of it, and I was pretty close buddies with him. And he asked me, "Do you want to be in the movie?" And so I have like a couple of scenes in it where I'm talking about arcades and pinball, and it's kind of why pinball survived and arcades kind of didn't continue. And it's actually pretty cool. The COVID part, it never was supposed to be a COVID movie. But when they started filming it, COVID happened, and he's like, "Look, I could embrace this and just follow these arcade bars and see what happens through COVID." And
that's neat.
Yeah, it is pretty cool. It's cool. It was around the time I think I can't remember what Stern game was coming out when it happened. Maybe it was Turtles. I can't remember what game was coming out during COVID. Or was it Godzilla that came out right after COVID?
Right. Yeah. Perfect storm.
Yeah. I think the reason why, honestly, I think the reason why Godzilla was so good is because during COVID, they like had all this time to really like work on it. I don't know. That's my theory. It probably was wrong, but
it's a good theory. I'll go with
one other thing. I am, this will be my second year working with Project Pinball. So I'm doing their auction. So
congratulations for that. That's fantastic. I got to see you do that last year, and you were fun. You were just in a good place, and you were just really trying to help those kids and get pinball machines in those hospitals. And I think that's just fantastic. I love Project Pinball. So
fun, and everyone that works there is great. And the funny thing is, I was working with one of the ladies there, and it was funny because I was having a really hard time pronouncing names, and she was right inside of me. I'm like, "Hey, what is his name?" And she's like, "I don't know how to say it." I was like, "Does this sound at least kind of right?" She's like, "Yeah, say it like that." And it was always wrong. Like I was saying all these people's names wrong.
You're doing
so
fine.
Yeah, I tried.
You're doing your best. Damn it.
Yeah, I was doing my best. All right, Jamie, you go watch. It's baseball you're watching, right?
Oh yeah.
You go watch baseball.
Boston.
I'm going to go watch the 49ers play. I can't remember who they're playing tonight.
No idea.
I don't remember. But it's the Thursday.
I don't have any fantasy players starting, so I'm not worried about it.
That's why I don't do the fantasy thing, because then it makes me like football less.
And then we've got a roundtable that we're going to do next week, ladies and gentlemen. Awesome. So if you're not subscribed to the JBS show, just do it. And we're going to do a roundtable next week, get the gang back together, and then maybe we could do one live on the floor. That would be really cool.
So we're not committed to this live one?
Well, you've got homework to do. You got to talk to your boy, Rob Burke, and see if he can get us.
Forgot his name.
I did for a second. You got to talk to Rob and tell him, look, we're going to show you how to set up a microphone, and then can you let us stream here?
He's never going to let me. I'm banned from Expo now. Thanks.
You're not going to be banned. I might be, but that's okay. I'll pay my $50. I don't care. I'll pay $50. But there is something important. There was an article that recently came out on the wormhole that I want to clear up. So that's a teaser for our next roundtable.
Oh, you're not going to talk about that now. You're just saying
no. I'm going to tease it. I'm going to tease it.
Okay.
And how do you like the new shirt? I designed a T-shirt.
Dude,
I'm not going to sell them. I'm not going to sell them. I just want to make a T-shirt.
I want one.
Yeah, I'll pack you one, and I'll bring it.
All right. And I have a limited amount of the gloves. So if someone wants those, I'm gonna have a little messenger bag with me. I'm gonna have the gloves with me. So if you want one, come up to me at Expo. They're not gonna. I don't know if I think people are gonna want them. If they don't, then I'll have a bunch left over.
Are you gonna sign them with like a silver pen?
No.
We got to get to you a silver pen. You got to
sign them. I'm not signing the gloves with a silver pen. There's really not, honestly, there's really not a good spot to sign them. And it's like nylon on top. I don't know. Do you think a silver pen would work on nylon? I do have one of those silver pens, though. Do you want to know why I have one of those silver pens?
Yes.
Do you care? All right. So
I do.
When I was with Todd Tuckey and I got the card, when I got one of those cards, he's like, Ralph, you need a pen now. And I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, you need one of these magical silver pens. So he like sent me the link of these like silver pens that you can write with, because they're like they're almost like acrylic pens. They sign really good, and then they dry fast. So it's not like it smears all over the thing if you sign something. So
maybe I could sign them next year, 2026, if I can get a card.
I think you'll get one. It's on your horizon.
I love a card.
It's cool. It'd be cool. Does Kale have one?
Be so
Rachel
happy.
has one.
Yeah, they have them.
I have Rachel's. It's sitting over here from last year somewhere. But all right, Jamie, that's it. Go enjoy your.
Go Yankees.
Go enjoy your. Get my outro music going. Go enjoy your Yankees. We maybe will be doing a roundtable live from Expo, so that'll be cool. Something to look forward to. But we're absolutely recording a roundtable episode next week, so that will go live before Expo, right? So everyone can go check that out before Expo. All right, Jamie, it's been awesome. Thank you so much. And
Thank you, Ralph.
On the flip side.
The flip side.
See you guys. Thanks, everybody.
I've always wanted to do that.
Okay. All right. See you guys.